Yo, what's up guys, it's Lun-Gi. So today we're going to be taking a look at an Azamina Crystron deck profile. So this is an adjustment from my first place list at a tournament I went to this evening. Yeah, I made a few adjustments just to make the deck slightly better, slightly less win more. So we're just going to take a look at the deck list and then we'll take a look at a basic combo featuring the new Azamina cards. Alright, so first up, you get 3 Softener. Still playing 3 of these. 3 Softener, 3 copies of the new level 5, 3 copies of your Monster Searcher, 3 copies Smiger, your Spell and Trap Searcher, and then now 2 copies of the Tuner. Kind of felt like I needed a second copy just to like search for follow-up to be able to just like make synchro plays. You search it and then you normal summon it, then you like synchro plays. I feel like you need to play at least 2 copies of it, and then 1 copy of Citri still. Yeah, that's it for the Crystron lineup, and then 1 copy of Diabell Star. I decided to cut the corridor and the new Azamina like White Forest monster because it's a little bit win more. Yeah, you can do some really amazing plays with it and then be able to have 8 to like 9 disruption, but I felt like it was a bit win more. And if you didn't see your Azamina engine, then you basically couldn't utilize those synchros because you don't actually have like the proper levels for them. So yeah, decided to cut that. And then the hand traps, 2 max, 1 nib, 3 Ash Blossom. That's it for the monster hand trap. Then the spells and traps, 3 copies of Deception, 1 copy of the Fusion spell card, really good cards, 1 copy of Wanted, 3 copies of the Crystron Searcher, and then 1 copy of Talents, Call by the Grave, 1 Crossheart Designator, and then 1 Foolish Burial. And then for the trap cards, triple impermanence, 1 copy of your Crystron trap card, and then 1 copy of your Sinful Spoils Book of Moon. So it can also set itself from the graveyard, which is very nice if you have a level 5 or higher illusion monster on the so it can also set itself from the graveyard if you've got like your Azamina monsters on the field, because they're illusion monsters. Yeah, so that's it for the deck. Now for the extra deck, still 1 Clockwork Knight, 1 copy of Cross Sheep, still very good for your first turn combos. The 1 Espilo Knights, 1 Appaloosa, you can still make Appaloosa. It's part of the first turn play. If you're playing in the TCG, I guess you could make like Cross Sheep, and then instead of Appaloosa you have like your Masquerena, then you could just make Espilo Knight during your opponent's turn, or you can play like another one in the slot. 1 Nova and Infinity, then 1 copy of Chanbara, makes OTK in the opponent pretty easy. 2 copies of Dawn Dragster, make 1 on your opponent's turn, then you can make 1 on your turn again once you've used it as material. So one of the plays you do on your opponent's turn is after you've used its effect, it becomes level 5, and then you use your Tuner plus Citri and this to make your level 9 Crystron. So that's typically how you make him. And then 2 copies of your new Crystron Synchro Monster. It's your Playmaker, Recovery. Card is absolutely amazing, and Detonator can't attack over this without like Dual Drive, and then it'll just trigger its graveyard effect, so it can actually just summon itself back again. It's so nice. If you have 2 of them, it's like they have a very hard time. 1 copy of Vermilion Dragon Mech, replacement for like Baron de Fleur and those others. It's very good for you banish and then you pop a card, and then if it gets destroyed you can add back a tuner, and it's a machine monster, so you can make it under after you get like locked into machines. 1 copy of your Crystron Synchro Monster, and then your 2 Azamina Fusion. So I guess instead of this one you could play the 3rd Azamina Fusion monster because it's got like a nice like removal effect, and then also you can like draw on the opponent's turn or something like. So you do have some flexible options. You don't have to play 2 Dawn Dragsters, you could play something else, but the options are really limited. And yeah, the main thing is just to have like at least 1 of these, 2 of these, this, and then some other like flex synchros, so like you aren't really hard locked into like playing specific cards in the but anyways, that's it for the deck profile. We'll take a look at a combo. Alright, so I've gone through the regular Crystron combos in a different video, a pure Crystron video. So in this video I'll just be showcasing the Azamina Crystron combo. If you want to check out the pure Crystron combos, you could check out the other video. I'll put a link in the description. But anyways, you want this guy, it doesn't matter, this guy or Smiger, it's kind of the same. It's only a little bit different, but like mostly the same. So just activate Deception, and then you send, and then you'll search for your Fusion spell card. You'll activate it, you'll send this, and then you'll summon your, I think it's called Sylvia. You'll trigger Sylvia, and then you will search for Wanted. Then you'll banish your Teistavern, and then you will search for Smiger. Right, so you search for Smiger, normal summon Smiger, and then you'll link them into Cross Sheep. Then you'll use your card to put this back, and then you add it to your hand. You'll activate it, then you'll chain Wanted. You'll chain Wanted, so you have to chain Wanted because you have to send a face up. a Simple Spurs card that's on the field or in your hand. If it's set, you can reveal it. So it's face up on the field still because it's still resolving. So you send it and then you will summon. All right, your other one, your other Azamina fusion monster. And then at this point, you can actually trigger Cross Sheep, and then you can special summon this back, and then you'll link this away to Clockwork Knight. Then you'll banish it from the graveyard, and then you'll search for your Crystron continuous spell card. You'll activate the spell card, and then you will add this guy to your hand, a new level 5, and then you'll send him to the graveyard, special summon Diabell Star, and then you'll set. This is why you need the Book of Moon, because yeah, it's part of like the first turn combo, and it's the best one to actually like set. But you do have other options if you want, but I like the Book of Moon. All right, so you set it, and then next just use these 4 into Appaloosa. So now you haven't actually gone into your Crystron combo yet, so you're protected, you're double protected. Yeah, this can negate, and then Appaloosa can also negate. If you're playing TCG, you'll just make like a Masquerena here, and then you'll still have Cross Sheep here. And then you can do like other plays with that setup. So anyways, now we're activating him from the graveyard, destroy this, special summon him, and then we'll trigger his on-field effect to mill 2. Right, so we'll send our tuner, and we'll send the trap card. So send these 2 to the graveyard. You'll banish your continuous spell card from the graveyard, and then you will special summon your tuner, and then you will sync into your level 7. You use his effect, and then you'll add back your continuous spell card. Actually not. You'll add back your continuous trap card in the graveyard. Then you activate your tuner's ignition effect to destroy synchro you control, so destroy him, and you can special summon 2 Crystron monsters from your deck. So after it resolves, you'll trigger his graveyard effect. If he's destroyed while synchro summoned, after being synchro summoned, you can special summon a Crystron monster from the graveyard or the banishment. So you can actually just like special summon himself back as well. You can do that if you want, but we'll summon back the tuner. Right, so we'll summon back the tuner, and then the last thing you will do is you will overlay the 2 of these into Cyber Dragon Infinity. And then if you want, you could just banish this to put the continuous spell card at the bottom of the deck, and then draw another card, and then draw a card. It really depends if you want to see like hand traps. I typically only do that like post side, because after you do like your full combo, you don't really need to be drawing into like anything else. If they use the hand trap, then I guess I'll try to draw talents to see if I can like just like disrupt their hand. But otherwise, I'll just like keep this in. Yeah, I'll just keep it in, because like there's a bunch of like really nice plays you can on your follow-up turn if you have this still in your grip. So yeah, anyways, so we'll just set 1, and then in the end phase, since this was set face up, we'll just set it to the field. Right, so now we've got like some fusion follow-up on top of that. All right, then we'll end our turn. So against Ryzeal, they typically target Infinity for negation. So they'll go chaining 1, 2. We will just so we will negate the Mereologic Aggregator in the grave. So we'll negate that. Then we'll have two negates, and then our Infinity will be online. So then after resolution, right, before they can special summon Thode, they search. We'll activate this, and then we'll Book of Moon the EX. So the reason why you want to Book of Moon the EX is because Thode needs a Ryzeal monster in the graveyard or on the field. So if EX is face down, it's private knowledge, so it's not counted as a Ryzeal monster, except for like tribute costs. So they'll have to normal summon the Thode from the hand. So if they have ice, then they can normal summon ice. They can normal summon ice, and then you can just negate ice with Appaloosa. And if they special summon Thode, you can let them search for another ice. So you can let special summon Thode, then you can let them search for another ice, or you can just like negate with Appaloosa. But I just like allowing them to search. It doesn't really matter that much. Your Infinity is still online because like you negated Aggregator, but I'd like to just like use this to synchro summon. So just get another one of these, and then synchro summon. Since this is online, and these two are online, we don't really worry about like spells and traps. So we'll just summon this, and then we'll use its effect to add continuous spell card back from banishment. And then we'll activate this on resolution or whatever effects. And then we'll target two of their monsters, and then we'll blow them up, and then we can recycle the other synchro. So blow them up and then recycle the other synchro. And then yeah, then they're forced to, at that point they'll be forced to end their turn, because we still have like one negate. Then we still have these two hard negates on the field and in their turn, and then it's basically GG. You got tons of follow-up like in the graveyard. You got this, and then you got this can set itself because you have this on the field. But otherwise you could just like summon another one with this card. You can just recycle this, and then you can summon it again because you set this card from the graveyard. And then you can recycle your Crystron monsters and then pop like more cards. But at that point it's basically just like GG. Anyways, that's it for the video. Please leave a like, comment, subscribe, and I'll see you next time. Peace.